about to go somewhere odd now. Times to rise and elevation starts to drop down. Our little secret, don't kiss and tell, you're so bad. I'll probably see you in hell. Welcome to hell, baby. This is podcast hell.
I do feel bad. I feel like every
you're
time
moving and getting.
No, I just feel like every time you come to my house, I have bad news for you now. Nah. Like you always bring me something nice, and I slap it back with a harsh. Like you're like, I got you a Blink-182 album. I'm like, someone's dead.
That is.
I literally always have bad news for you.
Well, actually,
that's the personalities that you guys have.
Mike is a very positive person.
Very positive person.
I try to be. You know.
I think you succeed.
Yeah.
Do you
if
feel
you could just see it just in your face if you're nobody's talking, just looking at you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have a very friendly fwop.
Oh, thanks. The
Is that
hair.
what it's called?
It's the hair that you get.
Yeah.
What, I look unfriendly? You think
No, I didn't say
as
unfriendly.
a default.
Yeah, but you have a much more aggressive hairstyle.
You got a good hairstyle though. You're
Thanks.
just kind of just.
Really, I was just
up,
fishing for a compliment on mine. But
yeah, you look good, dude.
I wasn't gonna bite. I was gonna let him fucking drown.
No, I wasn't.
In an
I wasn't
ocean
fishing.
of-
I've always thought that you're a very nice person. Everybody knows that.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
That's true, right? People talk about Mike when he's not
Don't
here.
get him talking about the HOV lane. You're not gonna think he's very
Hey,
nice.
keep talking. Just use it today on the way here.
This guy fucking uses the HOV when he's solo.
This guy.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Insane.
Does he have a baby seat in the back?
He's got nothing.
You know what I do now though?
What evil shit do you do?
I don't do evil shit. I use it on the way here a little bit on the 134 because I knew I was running late and I was like,
Really?
yeah, I'm by myself.
Look
Who cares?
at that look. Look at the look on his
Why
face.
nobody else
I don't
does it?
think. Yeah, but I don't think it.
Nobody else fucking does it.
No,
You've never done it?
I wouldn't even think of doing
I'd
it.
never do it.
But it's
Never
not
do it.
because I think it's evil or wrong. I just don't want the ticket.
The ticket is expensive.
That's all. That's the only reason I don't.
Because I got pulled over
Yeah.
the one time. It was going to be a $500 ticket, but my out of it always was going to be, the guy in front of me stopped real quick. I didn't want to crash, so I swerved into the lane. And the cop at that time was like, I didn't see anybody swerve. I'm going to let you go this time, but nobody likes to sit in traffic, but it's a big ticket, so you're getting out of it right now.
Wow.
I said, all right.
That's a good line.
But it's a good line. Like I thought, because that's what happens sometimes.
Do you disagree with the concept of the HOV? Do you think it shouldn't be around?
No, I don't. I'm just going to, if there really is, well, you know what I hate now? Because I have fast track. So what I do with fast track now is if I'm driving with I was picking up my other kid from school, but I have the baby seat in the back, but it's faced. So you can't really see it on the camera of the fast track. So I put that shit on 3, even though there's 2 of us in the car. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to get that free HOV the track. But what they do with the fast track is they cut 2 lanes out that could have been for other people. And now the traffic is insane over there. So they just want you to spend the money. So I'm against that.
So you are against it, yeah.
I'm against it, but it's also I'd rather spend, I get that concept. I'd rather spend $4 to save 45 minutes, which is great. But it shouldn't be, rather than having the 5 lanes or whatever, or even 6 lanes, you could then I'm only 20 minutes, whatever. I don't know. This ain't really a hot topic to talk about.
I'm sorry to bring it up again. You said you were a nice guy. I wanted to check you back a little bit.
Yeah, thank you.
Let them know we all have our darkness.
We all have our demons.
Fight them off, Mike. Fight off those demons.
Hi, my name is Mike Perkins, and I use the HOV lane.
I don't think using the HOV lane disqualifies you from being a nice person. I mean, illegally using the HOV lane disqualifies you from being a nice person.
Well, it's not like everybody in the HOV lane with the correct number of people is a good person, They just happen to have another person in their car.
Yeah.
But it could be like a kid they're about to and you're like, Jesus Christ. I'm just saying. But they're like, they got
3.5 minutes?
But they're like, they got to get there fast.
3.5 minutes in, we dropped the P word.
No, I'm just saying.
Demonetized.
No, I'll bleep it out. I'll bleep out.
So will
Can
they.
you not say that? Is that like
No, you can't say. I'm just saying. I was just noting how quick, how fast Into the
He really took the
how
HOV
early
lane.
into the podcast.
Sorry,
we
I have
dropped the P-word.
It's my aggressive hair.
He
that
really
just-
took the fast track HOV lane into that.
It's just a word that makes people go,
Hey. Oh.
I think somebody swerved in the HOV lane just listening to that on the podcast.
That's true.
Just now.
That would have to. There'd have to be people listening to the podcast. for that to
Officer,
happen.
I swear, the guy on the podcast I'm listening to said, and I
A lot of sick fucks in this world. I'm gonna get you off this
He's
time,
like,
but
swerved.
He's like, play that
Because
podcast.
I'm and I thought they were talking about me. I swerved.
He's like, play that podcast for me real quick. Why is the guy wheezing so much? Did he have to push buttons?
I feel like I've heard this one before. He oftentimes starts wheezing.
Well, I haven't done it yet, but I'm very close to hiring somebody to help me with the pod.
no way.
Yeah, he's gonna help with like clips and stuff.
Okay.
This is gonna be the first episode that I send
the
him
help.
where I'm like, clip it up. That's why I got my A team in here.
There we go.
You don't
baby.
want to do the AI?
I got Mike and
Hey.
then Ross replaced.
I was about to say, I'm on this.
Nah, man. Honestly, I was gonna get you to come on next week, so I just moved you up.
Oh my god!
Gotta move up the 18, baby.
I'm a sub.
There are I do have like certain guys I like bringing on the pod, and you guys are like two of the faves because I feel like this is dumb. I hate what I'm doing right now. It's not good to be like, I enjoy having you on the podcast. I think we have good chemistry.
And now we're like, what else do you want to talk about?
Exactly. Yeah. Now I'm setting an expectation.
I'm gonna say this right now.
It's better if I think you suck.
There's no way that you can say that too often to me. I am
Really?
a black hole of. I need to know that I'm a good hang.
You're blocking my light. Can you?
That's why I leaned forward. I leaned forward for this.
Let's all lean forward. and
Always.
talk about.
Always be telling me.
Love how you blocked me completely out. I need this compliment.
Always be telling me how great I am to hang out with.
Whatever,
You know.
yes. The
Yeah.
more we talk about it, the more I hate it. But yes, there's a nice flow of conversation that doesn't feel forced.
Yeah.
We just spend 20 minutes describing the fact that we've been on podcasts before.
I really like hanging out with Mike too, and let's go over that. I haven't
Thanks,
seen
bro.
you in a while.
It's been a while.
Well, you know what
man.
he's up to, right?
Making babies.
making
Making
babies.
babies.
Is
Had a
that what you were
baby.
gonna say?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That's the
Yeah.
first thing when he said, "Can you be on the pod tomorrow?" Mike's on it. I was like, "Oh, the baby maker." I did. I said that. Something like that.
I don't remember if he said that
Give it up
exactly.
for Mike, the baby maker
I said, "Is
Perkins.
this baby going to be on?" Does that happen when you have a baby? Nobody really cares about you anymore. It's always the baby.
You know
We
what's
always wanna
funny?
see the baby.
I wrote a bit about it.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of like people. I'm not going to do the bit with you guys, but just the sense of it is more like everyone always asks about the baby, and I'm like, I'm starting to get back into shows and stuff. doing stuff around. It's always like everybody cares about the baby.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
honestly, you should because the baby's incredible.
Right,
So it's
but-
like
Yeah.
it's such a crazy thing to see the baby grow
Don't
already.
downplay what you have to offer.
You go, somebody's like, how's the baby going? You're like, it's going good. I got a couple shows going on. Are you talking about my career, which I consider
Which I
my,
consider one of
my
my-
baby?
Yeah.
My comedy career, my baby, my first baby.
I booked a show in San Diego on the 28th. It's my first stand-up show in like a year.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah.
We're doing mic drop.
No, it's like a steakhouse.
Oh,
You
okay.
doing the new fourth wall in San Diego?
Is there a new fourth wall down there?
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Is that what the steakhouse is?
No.
Oh.
There is a new fourth wall San Diego.
Ugh. Yuck. No, apparently it's real. I mean, I'm getting paid. That's why I said yes to it.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Good
which
shit.
is nice. That's my goal.
Get
is
some
like-
steak out of it, too?
I was, yes, actually, you do get steak.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, which is not bad.
Yeah.
That honestly had me a little more pumped than the
that's a huge
$100.
yeah, it's a huge
I was
perk.
like, yeah, drive down.
But the steak itself is a hundo also. You know what I mean?
I don't know if it's that nice of a steakhouse. This could be like an Outback situation.
Well, either way, it's a
If it's
steak.
You know the name of the steakhouse?
if it's a fucking hundo, I do. It's in my phone, which is over there. If it's a fucking hundo steak plus
100, yeah.
100 on top of that,
Hell yeah.
oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, dude.
I get to do
You're
35.
getting paid for, it's great.
Anytime you get paid for
Paid for
comedy,
comedy,
it feels
man.
like
It's
a
great.
fucking glitch in the matrix.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
weird.
It's awesome.
Like, you understand that I would do this for free and have for many, many years.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
paid to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I just watched this is the first time I ever watched it. It's called The Diary of a CEO. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's like a huge
No.
podcast. It has like million. I just watched Jimmy Fallon. I seen a clip of him on it. So I watched that whole episode with him. It was like an hour and a half, and it got like 1 million views in like 3 days. So the guy's doing something right with this podcast. It's insane. I never heard of the guy. He's like some British guy, but
he's a CEO though.
I guess he's a CEO. He interviews CEOs and like people that like kind of broke the mold of like doing stuff in their career.
I know what he did to have a successful podcast. He's a fucking millionaire.
Maybe, I guess.
That's what he did.
CEO of it, yeah.
He's like, what's the secret sauce to getting all this success with your podcast? Be a fucking millionaire before you start it.
I guess have money, yeah. He's young too.
Yeah.
But Jimmy Fallon was talking about, he's like, I never cared about the money, and you really can't. Like, if you really want something, because that's the best part of it is like, you know, if you're doing something that you love, you don't give a shit about the fucking money. It's about getting, like, he was talking about how he used to get paid $7 doing at the Improv. And it used to be like, and then on the weekend you would get $20. And he's like, I wouldn't care because the stage time was such a huge opportunity. And it was such a, you know, that's building your whole career and your brand and everything. It's like, if you care about the money, you're fucking dead with anything.
I remember,
you know, anything creative in that way.
Yeah, well, yeah, it definitely affects what your output is, I think.
Yeah. Because then you might turn down opportunity because you're like, it only pays $50. Well, I don't want to do that. But you might get something else out of it, you know?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, let's see how it goes once you get back out there. Now you got a kid.
Yeah.
You might feel differently about, like, my time is more valuable.
Well,
like,
yeah.
You might want to be like, I do shows that pay me if I'm going to be away from.
Yeah, it's more about, I mean, that's.
But who knows?
We've all been doing comedy like a long time now. So it is always more about quality over quantity than that. You don't want to do like some, you know, shitty bar show for no money when you have to drive 3 hours to it and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got 60 years of comedy experience sitting on these couches.
I don't want to talk.
Look
60
at that,
years. 60 years. Stressful to think about that.
2020? Is that what we're talking about?
I was just guessing 2020.
God, I'm 11.
You're 11 years in?
Actually 12.
I started when I was 22. I'm 39. I got 17 years.
So you got 17. Wow.
But I wasn't doing stand up the whole time. I was doing like
Yeah,
improv
I don't like this. Yeah, it's hard for me because I just quit so many times.
Well, if you think of just stand up for me is 12.
Stand up for me is 8.
Okay.
And he hates thinking about it, but let's just say Ross has 7.
I started at 21.
But you've quit.
But I've done like 7 years cumulatively, if you had everything in
Well, technically, like...
We've got 27 years sitting on this couch.
We've got about...
I went long stretches of wandering.
We got about 3 great years of comedy.
I got into poetry. I got into short story writing.
You did poetry?
Yeah, well, yeah, just goofing around, not trying to even get...
It wasn't like a real, like you had a fucking beret. And...
I wasn't like, I'm going to be a poet. It's just I didn't know what else to do. And I wrote songs for a while and...
Boy,
short stories.
This is a wild thing to confess to. You did fucking poetry?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And he's like, I'm more like short stories, but you know.
He's trying to back at him. He's like, I said poetry out loud. Ah, shit.
He backs out like this.
Yeah. Hey, man, back up, Stan.
My first time to ever do stand-up, my very first open mic, I thought I will warm up by doing a slam poetry night the night before. So I went to an open mic slam poetry, and George Bush was in office. I feel like I've told this story on this podcast. And it was in San Antonio, Texas, and it was this whole like... exactly like that. Bush, what? Bush, huh? What's the deal with the wars, bud? You know,
That's so funny.
Dropping bombs.
You drop bombs. Here's mine for you.
What do the kids say?
I'll make it subliminal. You're a war criminal.
Yeah. Have you read my notebook? So I thought I'll do that because I'd started going to these slam poetry nights, and I was like, all right, I'm going to do a slam poetry night, and then that'll be my warm-up to the comedy open mic night the following night. So I go to do my slam poetry about George W. Bush. and I got booed off the stage. They just go, sit down, because I was like this white, like goofy guy, and it was not. I wasn't. I still had that jockiness, like I just look like a white jock. That just got.
But weren't other people there white? You're in San Antonio.
No, there was a very, not necessarily. I was too like mainstream.
But you were 21.
I guess is what I'm saying. I
had
looked like very mainstream.
You had like a Nickelback shirt on. Or something.
yeah. I don't know what it was, but I got told to get off. I got told to sit down, and that hurt. And then the very next night was my first time doing an open mic, a comedy open mic, and I got told to sit down by this kid he was like a 10-year-old kid who was like in the mall. The comedy club was in a mall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in downtown San Antonio, and he poked his head and he goes, "You suck," and I was like, "Man, 2 for 2." 2 for 2.
2 for 2. I'll never get back up again.
I'll see you in 7 years.
Yeah. So I quit. The 10-year-old made me quit, and no.
You know what?
So I did it for like 2 years, and then I left the country for 3 years, and then I came back, and then I fucking dicked around again.
You lived a life, man. You got to live a life to have fuel for your comedy.
Yeah. I think if you stay consistent with it, then, well, I'm the same way. Like I did an open mic back in 2010, and I did and I did great. And it was like it was an open mic for bands. So like it was like they were cleaning up the band. I was like, "What's up, guys? Hey!" And I did okay, but then like I did a couple more after that, and then I got heckled the one time by these like, by this like group of like a bachelorette party, I guess, and I just didn't do it for like a year after that. I just showed everybody the video of me doing the open mic, like I do comedy, check it out, dude.
Yeah,
I got heckled into improv.
Really?
I was doing stand up in New York. I moved there. I was 22. It was very like raw. Bad. I was just bad. I wasn't raw. And maybe a similar situation to you. I went to I don't even know what I was wearing. I was wearing something that like kind of made me seem more mainstream or whatever. And this comic, I'll say his name, is Mike Lawrence.
Okay.
He's like a writer. He fucking came up after me and just ripped me an asshole. Like I've never felt so bad about myself. Right. Like this guy, I think he literally said like that last comic looked like he just date raped somebody at a Nickelback concert. Right. And he like starts going in on my set and why my set sucks and why I suck. And I'm like, fuck, man, it was like 3 minutes. It's like I've been here for a month. And then literally like as I'm leaving the place, I see like improv classes like up on the wall. I'm like, they seem nicer there. I fucking went right into improv. And then no joke, dude, I took an improv class. 2 weeks into the improv class, I hooked up with a girl in the class. Right. And I was like, this is the fucking option? I can want to kill myself or get laid. Like, what the fuck? I'm never doing stand-up again.
Having a flyer for an improv class at the backstage of a comedy, like especially where they do open mics, is the best. It's like an ambulance chaser. That's like, like hey, it didn't work out. Yeah. You need some help. Need
to revive yourself?
You need some help, buddy? Come on down to the old...
That's always funny when they do that at the end of, like, gambling commercials. They're like, gambling. It shows, like, a guy, like, rolling dice, like some chick with big tits leaning over the table with him. And it's like, if you have a problem, call blah, blah. It's like, who would fucking think they have a problem? Yeah. It's like, show the fucked up version of this if you want to help people out.
I've seen people with problems. I've seen them with the problems.
Well, you're fucking...
We have a yearly review of, like, responsible gaming where it's like, if you see someone going over the edge, make sure you give them a brochure for 1-800-GAMBLER.
Brochure.
Yeah, here you go.
Have you given people brochures?
No, I never cut them off if they're tipping me.
Right.
You can go off the edge all you want.
Insane.
It ain't my problem.
Yeah.
Dude, so we did my brother's bachelor party. We went to a casino. There was a guy at the table we were at that just was bumming us out so much. Because we're like having a good time. There was a game on, just getting drunk. I think everybody like bought in $50 or something. And this one guy was just gambling away his paycheck.
Oh yeah, it's
and
insane.
like nothing. Like just like winning, losing didn't matter. Just next.
Yeah.
Next. Like looked like he was wanted to fucking fight someone. Like you're just like, this is the worst. And we're also like in West Virginia, so it's like it's kind of like it's not even like a cool casino. Kind of like a shitty
next to a mall
rundown casino.
Like the casinos as soon as you cross into Nevada.
Yeah.
Those that right.
Oh yeah,
Brim.
like Whiskey Pete's and shit.
You ever been in there?
I've been in there to go to the bathroom, but
Sad.
it's a sad place.
Whiskey Pete's?
Yeah.
Whiskey Pete's.
I haven't been there.
Yeah. I don't think they have table games. They just have like slot machines and stuff.
Okay.
But it's like it's just a shitty place. It's been there
just
since like the
like,
70s. Yeah.
I never do the slots. I only do
me
table
neither.
games. And I only do one. I only do blackjack.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing
You
I
don't do
like
craps. You don't throw the dice, baby.
I don't know what to do.
You just gotta hit your number.
What? What does that mean?
You just keep rolling until you hit your number.
You pick one number.
Well, you roll. You win on 7-Eleven when you first come out. It's a come out roll. You win on 7-Eleven. You lose on 2, 3, 12.
Okay.
But any other number you roll, say you roll a 6, you can shoot for 10 minutes. You can shoot for 3 hours until you hit that 6. You can roll a 5. You can roll a 9. You can roll this until you hit the 6. You win. But if you hit a 7, you lose.
Okay.
But you just keep rolling. That's all it is. Yeah, it's fun. You play
have you done
craps?
craps?
I've played it a couple times.
It's fun. Yeah.
I would have to play it with somebody right next to me. I have a real fear of like doing it and not knowing what I'm doing, and people know that I don't know.
It's very overwhelming because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
What's funny, my mother loves craps, and she's like this church-going, like, wholesome person, but then you get her to the craps table, and she's just like, move over, boys! You know, she's really... blow on.
Grace be to God.
Get your hands off your dicks, kids. Mama's got a brand new bag.
She loves it. She's blowing on people. She's getting people to blow on her. It's so fun.
Please, God, let me hit the number. There ain't no God here.
I love playing. I love playing craps.
Blow on it, bitch.
She goes hard, man. She loves craps.
That's fun.
It is fun though. It's a fun game to play, dude. It's the most fun game you'll play when you're winning.
Do you do more craps or blackjack, or do you both?
I do them all, dude. Every game.
What are the games?
I've learned them all.
There's craps. There's blackjack.
There's craps, blackjack, roulette are the main 3. Then you have like Pai Gow poker. Then you have 3-card poker, all the carnival games, Texas Hold'em. You have like 4-card poker. There's Spanish 21. There's so many variations of like other games. Like Spanish 21 is kind of like blackjack.
Okay.
But basically the main 3 are blackjack, roulette, and craps. So and craps is the most fun game to play.
Have you ever seen someone like truly ruin their life?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I've ruined many people's lives.
Oh, really?
You think so?
You've seen it in real time.
I've seen it. I've taken thousands and thousands from people. Whether they just don't have that money or they're just losing it and they can't afford to lose it. But I've taken thousands from people. It's insane.
What's the worst reactions anybody ever had?
That's almost as bad as taking an HOV lane by yourself.
Callback.
Do you have to mentally like put it in a separate place? That like, hey man, I'm just doing my job. Like it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I did. A couple weeks ago, some 20-year-old kid called me a fucking prick on the game, and I was like, yeah, you can go walk away. Get the fuck out of here.
You just kicked him off the table.
Oh yeah, I'm like, get out of here. You know what I mean? I might beef with them back, but yeah, people tell me to go fuck themselves, and like you just have to have like no emotion at all.
People really tell you to go fuck yourself.
Oh yeah, fuck you. Don't talk to me. I'm losing enough. I'm like, all right. And I just keep dealing, and then they fucking lose more money, and then they fucking yell and throw cards at me and fucking everything. And I'm just like,
wow.
what are you gonna do? It ain't my problem, It's a very like it ain't my problem kind of attitude you got to have.
Yeah.
Because you can't care about that person whether they're nice or not. You're just like, well, you're a fucking idiot. Why the fuck? If you were up $5,000, why'd you just lose it back?
Do you ever like get happy if someone's winning? That seems cool. You get excited for people?
I get excited for people that like are actually nice. It sucks because the nice people usually lose all the time.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Because they don't know what they're doing, but you try to like help them and stuff. But I mean, dickheads win too, but dickheads lose a lot too. It just, it's about like, you got to know when to press. You got to know when to, got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, kind of thing. It is true.
Song.
Like if you're down $1,000, you're not going to come back just by playing 25, 25, 25 every time. You're going to lose again. When it's hot, it's hot. So press when it's hot. When it's not, then just leave. Don't keep throwing. Like you said, that
go away.
Like you said,
back.
that guy was just fucking throwing his money in, and it's like, dude, you're down. Like, what are you doing? You can't chase your money.
Yeah.
You have to have that goal and know that, like, hey, I'm going in with 1,000, and if you lose that 1,000, that's it.
Yeah. What I do is if I start winning, if I get up, I will literally just take like what I put in plus 200 and just move it off to the side.
That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah.
And just be like, all right, now I'll play with this. Then I'll go all in on everything else.
Yeah.
I do always.
No, but do that with house money.
I always end on an all in.
Yeah.
I end on an all in, a win or a loss.
When we played poker that one time, you were all in every fucking hand. And you were like, rebuy, all in.
I like going all in. That's the move.
But it is fun.
I noticed that. Yeah.
I like making people count their chips.
But I knew when he had something good because he'd be like, all in.
Yeah.
You know?
All in. But did you know when I had something good?
Well,
I think you made me count my chips, and I did. I'll be honest. I got a little. It scared me.
Yeah, it's scared me.
Yeah.
You go count them.
count your chips.
What do you got? Yeah.
He would peek at his ace. What do you got?
Can you, like, when we're playing, it's probably hard for you to, like, then go into, like, playing poker with just friends because you're like, I could fucking.
No, I'm not a poker guy. I've always been table games and stuff.
Poker kind of like.
Poker's a different, like, animal. Because you're not playing against anybody, you're playing against other people. Like I'm used to like just like playing like managing like the section, but also dealing like you're playing against the house. You're not really playing against other people, you know? Because it's all luck. The World Series of Poker is bullshit. You know, like it is. You got to know when to like, you know, this guy raises this or that guy raises that, but it's all fucking luck. Like if you get a pair of aces and you get a pair of kings,
there's some skill.
There's some
skill
in
like
some skill to
manipulating
it.
other people or reading or picking up on what somebody's tell is.
That's where the skill is. But you see it all the time where like you could be the most skilled player, but Ross could be like, oh yeah, and you call him like, what do you got? You're like, well, I got this, and then he gets a fucking flush, and you had, you know,
the number of times someone's, I've been in a hand and I put down my cards and I'm like, I lost, but I actually have something good.
Yeah.
It's like half the time.
That's why you never know what it is.
You never know.
The skill of it is knowing when to like, if you had pocket kings, you just call, you know, or whatever, or you just raise a little bit or something and try to get more money out of people.
How do you bleed people?
How do you bleed it? How do you do that? But really, like, dude, you getting your cards is just all fucking luck. It's the same thing with like regular table games too. So it's not like, you know, someone that knows like I know table games, but like I can't be like, I know I'm gonna take fucking Ross out when we fucking play on Friday night. Like there's no way. You know what I mean? It just doesn't know.
One time when we went on a spring break and we brought my friend, I think he was like 18 years old, but we went on one of those boats in Florida that just goes out into the ocean where you can gamble.
Oh yeah.
It was us, and then the next youngest person was 79 years old.
Yeah.
And my one friend did not want to gamble. And we were like, come on, man, just fucking do one. Like, we're out here.
Yeah.
He was just like sitting on the, like outside the boat, like being in a bad mood. And he was like, fine. And he like went in and he played the slot one time and fucking won $1,000.
No way.
Just ding, 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 blah, 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 all the chips coming out.
No
and then we went to
shit.
Pizza Hut. He treated us to Pizza Hut in his little bad, shitty mood. Now he was in a good mood. I have 2 meals.
I'm still mad, so you guys can't get breadsticks, but I'll treat you to the pizza.
I had 2 meals like that in my college days that were just like these triumphant meals. Yeah. The one was that when that guy won on the boat. The second one was like I threw this part. I got robbed my sophomore year. And then I threw a party to commemorate that I'd been robbed. It was I got robbed.
Like actually
party.
robbed?
Yeah, I got robbed. Like somebody came into my house and stole all my shit, and then came back. I was gone. I came back the next night. I got burglarized. That's the real term. I was burglarized. Yeah. But then the next night they start coming back in through the window. I was like, oh fuck!
2 nights in a row,
dude. They came back.
That's great.
Somebody came back. Somebody was coming in through the window.
They also came. Yeah, and the third time was at the party he threw. They were one of the attendees. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you heard this story before.
Have you heard this story before?
Does that happen?
No, he's trying to tell a joke, but
I thought it'd be funny if he was. If the
Boo. Should take some improv classes.
Yeah, he showed up to the party and.
Well, this is what happened. So at the I Got Robbed party,
yeah,
I actually did get robbed a little bit at the I Got Robbed party.
No way.
Because we had those. I had stolen those like bank canisters. You know those things that you just go.
Yeah.
I had 2 of those, and we were taking.
You had stolen.
I had stolen.
Okay.
I was a fucking
burglarized the bank.
All right. I was a punk. It's not cool.
So somebody stole.
So I was like, we were putting tips in those, and I was working a bar that was just like. Literally, the bar was like a table, and behind me was my bed. I just had like liquor on my bed. But no, it was an insane party. someone took one of the canisters that was filled with money.
No shit.
But this other canister had like $200 in it. And I remember it was a great party. I remember there like at one point, like I was the only white guy in the neighborhood. So it was like a bunch of college kids, and then like all my neighbors, probably the guys that robbed me, came into the party. And there's a
That's what I said.
Okay, that's what you said. There's a photo of me. there's a photo of me somewhere where there's like it's like a black dude with a boa constrictor or something. Like it's a big ass snake on his shoulders, and I'm like with him like in the photo, and the snake's head is like fucking right here. And like I don't like snakes. I don't know why I was just blackout drunk.
Jesus Christ.
But that's anyway. The whole point of this story was just the I got robbed party. It is epic.
Yeah.
And then
somebody brought a fucking snake. It's a pretty epic fucking party. I've never been to a party like that in my life.
it was amazing.
This guy brought a boa constrictor. You got fucking.
Also, the party got busted at like 9:30. Like the cops were like, "Yeah, you have a tiny apartment. There's 300 people in here.
Holy
this is over
shit,
now."
yeah.
But I remember me and the three guys that threw it took this canister that wasn't stolen with $200, and we went to this cheap Mexican restaurant called Plaza Azteca. And I remember like opening up the canister at the table and being like, all right, what does everybody want to eat?
That's
pouring,
awesome.
And like we ate like fucking kings.
That's awesome.
It was so good.
The waiter probably sees you with the canister like, did they just rob a bank?
It looked like we.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was funny to just like steal little things.
I
When
used
was
to all
a
the
kid.
time too, dude.
Fucking
Oh yeah.
stupid. I used to like go to Harris Teeter and like eat as I was walking through the restaurant or the place, like filling up my cart, and then when I was done eating, I would just leave the cart and walk out of Teeter. I did that.
Where?
Do you know?
Harris Teeter?
Oh,
It's like a grocery store.
You know what's so funny? I was telling this story to our kid like a month ago because my dad used to do this when we were kids. We'd walk around like a Pathmark, which is like, you know, ShopRite, whatever, like Ralph's. And he'd be like, it's free donut time because they would just have the donuts out there and you eat the donut as you're shopping and you just throw away the evidence.
Yeah.
You know? Because I'm like, because I think he wanted a drink or something. I was like, just open the drink. He's like, we didn't pay for it yet. I'm like, who gives a shit? Just
That
open
little
it.
hair flop is getting more and more diabolical. The HOV lane, the ruining.
I'm an East Coast guy. What do you want?
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
but like remember like the candy that used to be out?
Yeah, you could just eat
You'd
the
eat
candy.
candy.
You just get a
Yeah.
handful of candy and eat it.
Grab some M&M. When we were in high school, we used to fucking just grab a handful of like the Whoppers that were in there.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I had a looser moral code when I was younger. Yeah.
And I don't do that now because now there's
I never
cameras
did
everywhere
any
and
of that.
shit.
You never stole or anything?
I was good. I was straight in as an arrow, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really stealing though.
No, it's stealing.
It's stealing.
It's not stealing.
It's 100.
It's good. It's how
If
is
you're
it not stealing?
if you're taking food and you're turning it into poop and you didn't pay for it, that's stealing.
I mean, pooping in the store is that's
Sounds like you're a
stealing.
wizard. It's just casting a spell.
We are. If you
It sounds like you're walking through the grocery store, just turning shit into poop. Poop. Poop.
This is poop now.
Look, if you think from the moment you're born, you are turning stuff into poop.
Everything is
inside
poop.
of
The
you.
shelves are poop.
You're a little poop wizard,
You're
and
a
then when
little
you
poop
die,
machine,
you
yeah.
shit yourself, and that's your body's final trick.
There you go.
So it's not inaccurate that you are a wizard in that way.
Poop wizard.
All three of us right now are producing poop to be squeezed out of our
It was
buttholes.
so funny.
It's all true. Everything I'm saying is true. Whether I know you might not like how it sounds, but it's not untrue to say that.
What, like 10 minutes ago, you're like, we got 60 years of comedy experience here on this couch. And now we're like, the poop wizards will turn everything into poop.
You should try Poop Wizard. That'd be really great. Do Poop Wizard again.
Poop wizard. That's one of my better bits.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, the poop wizard. Yeah. Poop will always be funny. Poop and farts.
Yeah. Poop isn't as funny as farts. Farts are funny.
Farts are funny.
Poop
are always
poop
funny.
takes it. I mean, so my sister, when she had her kid, my other sister like watches the child. I'm not gonna say the child's name. I almost said it. But like my sister, who's watching her niece, says that like when she's changing her diaper, or when she was changing her diaper, she was like, it was this weird combination of like the grossest shit ever and the funniest thing in the world. And she was like, my brain can't handle. She's like,
Yeah.
it's very cute. It's fucking disgusting. and it's funny.
Dude, when our baby farts, it's the funniest thing in the world. Because we'll be in we'll be in the middle of something. He'll just like, I don't know what we'll say, but he'll just be like, just fart real loud, like a double like machine gun fart, and he's just like, it's the cutest thing in the world. It is. It's so funny. Like,
what about the smell? I've heard that the smell isn't as bad when you're the parent.
The smell it's so bad, but it's not like throw up disgusting kind of bad. Like you walk into like a bad bathroom or something.
Okay, but wait, maybe I heard that at the very big, like brand newborn. Maybe that.
Well, brand new. It's like supposed to be like a tar. Like their first poop is supposed to be the worst. Like it's just like black tar coming out of them because it's from like all the like embiotic whatever.
Okay. Well, then I was told wrong.
But after that, it's just like just like it shouldn't be green, but it should just be like tan and stuff like. You know, but it's not as bad as smell. But it is. She has that right thing. Is like it's very funny and cute at the same time because it's like it's so much. It's so much fucking poop sometimes, but as you're changing him, he's just like,
it is funny.
It's so funny, and like there are times where he just has like a pee diaper, and I'm changing that, and I'm like picking him up, and he'll just be like, he'll fart bare butt, and it's just like, oh come on, it just like gets you, and it's just like it smells so bad, but it's like whoa, it just shocks you, and you just see him be like, ugh.
How old is he?
Our baby's 3 months now,
so he's not eating food yet.
No, he's just all bottles.
Because once that I've heard I think that's what I heard. Is
okay.
Once the solid food starts, then it's really bad.
Yeah.
But until then, it's not as bad.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, you see the videos of those, like the blowouts of kids, like it goes down their fucking back and shit.
Man, I scooped up some of my baby sister's poop one time we're at a Mexican restaurant. I have 2 siblings much younger than I am, so I was in middle school. I was in 8th or 9th grade. And my little sister, who's a toddler, I looked and we were eating Mexican food, and she's a messy 2-year-old just eating, and I thought it was beans. I thought it was refried beans.
Oh God, dude!
And I just went like, "Oh my God, look how messy she is. She's got beans on her chair." And I thought, "Oh my, it was."
Did you go to?
No, because it was. Even if it was beans, I wouldn't have eaten it because it was off the chair. I was just making a note of like. How
she's
much,
so messy, yeah.
She's so messy. She's got beans all the way down on the chair.
Yo, this move to sweep up poop.
Sweep up.
Yeah.
That's the poop wizard move. Leviosa.
Yeah, my niece, shit herself at a wedding. Like her dad was holding her, and she blew out on him. And it's like during during the vows of my sister's wedding. He's just like, oh, we all look over. He's just like,
does anyone object?
It looked like he was standing behind a man made of poop, and someone shot that poop man in the fucking head and just blew his poop brains and chest into. It was disgusting. It was fucking.
Can't bring this tux back.
It was insane.
Oh God, that's so funny.
It's great. It's great.
My baby pooped in my hand, like legit pooped in my hand. As I was changing his diaper, it was supposed to be just a pee diaper. And I went to go wipe up, and at that exact moment, he just shit completely in my hand. The liquid shit. I was like, "Oh God!" And my wife was in the other room, and our other son was in the kitchen. I was like, "Dude, get me wipes! Get me some more wipes!" Ah! It was just everywhere. And at the same time, the baby was just like, "Oh."
So funny.
But like legit.
You mentioned a bare ass fart before. That is also very funny.
The bare ass fart's very funny.
A bare ass fart. There's been a couple times.
It makes a different noise.
Yes,
it's not filtered.
It's loud and proud.
It's just out.
It is funny.
It's very funny.
There's been a couple times in my life where I've farted in front of someone naked, and I can remember doing it, and it is funnier. Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's got a cleaner feeling to it, you know? It's just like the sound and everything, you know? It's just
I just today, speaking of farts, today decided I've been dating a woman 4 months. We just hit 4 months.
There you go. Congrats.
And I was at her house this morning.
Did you fart in front of her?
No, I was in the bathroom, but today was the first day that I didn't turn the water on. To make it so you couldn't hear my farts. I was like 4 months, no more water.
4 months, no more water. Eventually,
the door's closed. She's across the apartment, but it's a small apartment. So if it's a good fart, she's gonna hear it. And I just thought, I'm not doing it. She's gonna hear me fart if I fart.
Do you know what's so funny? My wife Crystal is the first woman ever to tell me that I always put the water on too, but she's like, that never works for anybody.
Oh, she could hear over it?
She's like, all I heard was just water in the background of you taking a shit.
I didn't know this.
So like, no, because you always think it's going to hide.
I've been doing the water.
No, you think it. No, I always did too. You always think it's going
I'm
to.
43. I've been doing the water.
Water trick. I guess it depends on, I don't know. Maybe my apartment had small, like light walls or something, but she's like, I still hear the farts you're doing. I still hear the initial shit. It's just there's water now as it's going. So now it just seems like it's all wet.
yeah, it's not like a roaring waterfall.
You know what I did?
It's a light drip of water.
No, I have a white noise machine that I used to sleep. It was by my bed to sleep at night, but then I stopped using it because I don't like it. It's now in my bathroom.
Well, that'll
Because
work.
I didn't want to waste. I was like, I'm wasting a lot of water.
Yeah.
And so now I do that. So I bet you it's.
So now it's just a rain fart.
Now it's just like. It's just awful.
It's just a heartbeat sound and then farting.
Yeah.
If you really want.
The rainforest.
Yeah, the rainforest birds.
It sounds like a bunch of toucans shitting on each other.
Awful. God damn it. That's.
You walk out of the bathroom like, that update they did on that rainforest is pretty. It's pretty detailed.
Probably get a new one. It's,
The animals are shitting each other.
So you still don't fart freely in front of your wife?
No, I don't. But she she can hear stuff and, everything. But I don't fart, I don't just straight up fart in front of her.
Yeah?
But once she leaves the room, I'm just like, I let it out,
Do you think you'll fart? In front of?
I'm trying. I'm going as long as I can. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. I don't want her to do it. I don't want her to hear me do it. But yesterday actually, I spent most of the day over there. She went to the bath. I was holding one in, man, and as soon as she went to the bathroom,
Yeah.
I let it out, and I was like, I hope she's gonna be in there for a while, and she wasn't.
Yeah.
So I had to quickly need something in the kitchen. I was like, could you help? I swear to God, because I did it in the bedroom, and I was like, I thought I was going to have enough time to get it out and get it out.
Yeah. I rip them in front of my wife,
you've been married.
and I make direct eye contact. And I go, that was a good one. I mean, and I used to not fart. I don't think I farted in front of many girlfriends before that.
It'll take time, yeah.
Yeah, once you start, it is similarly, maybe not the same as your kid shitting in your hand, but it can become funny.
No, my most recent ex, we dated for a few years. She had no problem ripping him in front of me, and I would tell her straight up, it is a turn off. Stop. It makes me not attracted to you. Please.
Yeah.
Did not help. She would just rip them.
And you'd be mean about it. You'd be like, why don't you hop in the shower, fucking slip into a...
She thought it was so funny.
Can I say something? It is funny.
It's just not when it's your girlfriend. I just can't.
You don't think it's funny when a girl farts? I think
it's funny when it's unexpected. But I think if she's deliberately looking at you hey, that's
she would.
Yeah, that's a different. That's a different story.
Eye
She's
contact.
that's a different thing.
That's for you.
They were good tacos tonight, huh?
That's what I think about you.
All right. Yeah.
Ross is going back to a dark place.
Yeah.
And it's weird because she'd be like, I have a pimple. And I don't give a shit. Pimple, nothing. My ear is weird. I don't care. Do you think that's gross? Not gross. Pimple, didn't even notice it.
She's like, I have pink eye. You're like, from all the farting.
Yeah.
Stop.
All this bullshit that she's like, oh my God, you probably think. I'm like, no, none of that is a turn off.
It's in the air.
I don't even notice it. I'm out. I'm done. I don't like that. Where's the self-consciousness?
If she farts with a beauty mask on, you're like, I'm done.
Where is
We're
your
out.
self-consciousness then?
Yeah.
Gone.
It's funny.
Non-existent.
I mean, in a nice way, she felt comfortable around you.
That's the way you got to think.
But maybe in a little bit too comfortable, you know? Yeah. Like Crystal has never farted in front of me ever. Yeah. You know? I don't even know if she poops. She's in the bathroom for 3 seconds.
I asked my girlfriend the other day why I did this. No, I have no idea. I go, have you ever taken a shit at my house? She was like, why? Why do you
Why do you want to know?
Why do you want to know? And I go, you're right. I don't know why I asked. That's just she came out of the bathroom and it just
oh, you asked her right after she came out of the bathroom?
Yeah. I was on the couch. And then it just dawned on me.
You ever shit in my house? Yeah. You ever shit in there?
Yeah. Shitting in there just now?
You just shit?
It was the innocent question that came to my brain. And I thought, I wonder if she's ever shit in my house. She comes to sit down. I go, have you ever shit in my house? And then as soon as I go, what? Why? What did I ask? She goes, why'd you ask? I go, I don't know.
That's a funny question. The next time my wife goes to the bathroom, she comes out and I go, did you just take a shit?
Did you shit in the house?
You just shit in my house? She's like, this is our house.
That's so funny.
You're shit in our house.
Oh my God.
One time, I think I've told this on the podcast, not to you guys, but like this is like how I found out I have celiac disease. I was sitting on the toilet and it was like a different apartment and it was far away and the doors obviously the bathroom door is closed. There's a living room. My wife was in the bedroom. Door was closed. Had headphones in, listening to music. I farted so loud. She said she jumped up in bed like someone shot a shotgun round behind her head. And then I came out of the bathroom. She was like, was that your fucking fart? Did you fart like 5 minutes ago? I was like, yeah, I was taking a dump. She's like, you have to go to the doctor. You are sick. You're sick. It was like a fart that like it went through like 3 walls. Yeah. And like the Fiona Apple.
I just checked Facebook. There was no earthquakes anywhere. Was that you?
No, I used to fucking.
Wait, are loud farts bad?
I used to shake that bathroom, man. I used to fucking
wiggle.
I was registering on the Richter scale for sure, dude. Wow. I would hold the side of the fucking toilet.
Are loud farts bad for health?
It might not be great if you're consistently farting like Civil War cannons. Then you might be dying inside.
No way. Shit.
Oh. Doesn't hurt to get checked for or like IBS or celiac or whatever.
Yeah. So that's how. So because of that, that's what
it was. She was with me for many years. She would be like, "You're in the bathroom for like an hour and a half." Yeah. Twice a day. That's not normal. I'm like, this is what dudes do.
Yeah.
Dudes shit.
Yeah.
It fucking hurts. They want to cry a little bit halfway through. That's what dudes do.
That's
She's
funny.
like, go to the doctor. And when I went to the doctor was like, you probably don't have celiac because you'd know that you were sick because it's very painful and you're uncomfortable all the time.
And then you're in the toilet.
And I was like, I don't have that. Yeah, for sure. And then the doctor called me like 3 days later and was like, you have full-blown celiac disease. This looks really bad. I don't know how you don't know your own body. This is insane. Like the things your symptoms that you were telling me don't match at all what this blood work is.
Holy shit.
I remember when I went to go to the doctor, this is how little I know about my fucking body and my health. The doctor was like, what are your symptoms? I was like, I don't know. My wife made me come. And she was like, well, you have to like, I was like, you need to talk to my wife. I called my wife and handed the doctor the phone. And my wife was like, he's sick. Test his blood. Test him for everything.
Yeah.
And then the doctor handed me back my own phone. And I was like, whatever she said. That's how I got diagnosed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So I would have just died.
Yeah, I think men like you have to be married. There's a stock of men that just have to be married.
You gotta have someone by your side.
No, I can think of men like that I know that aren't married now.
Yeah,
and it wears on them.
Yeah,
you need a lady to like.
They're not gonna survive.
Yeah,
yeah. Well, it's like a generation like that. There was a generation that was raised to be like. The women do the fucking health and they manage that, and you leave in the morning and get money.
You're like a throwback to that generation.
A little bit. Yeah. I don't think I'm as helpless as like other people. I'm trying hard not to mention the people that I'm talking about. But yeah, no, I
don't even think helpless is the right word because you're not. But it's almost sweet in a way to need.
It's not really.
What
to
it is
need a person like that.
What it is it's like it's a defined gender role.
Oh, there we go.
I
don't know if I'm allowed to be here.
There's the viral video. Clip it, baby.
Yeah.
Clip it.
Yeah.
Clip it, guy I might hire.
Insert your name here.
Clip it, person that is now working for me.
Thank you, Fiverr.com.
If I do hire this guy, he's got to go back and do we'll do clips of old episodes too. Every single episode for the last year and a half, I'm saying, I'm going to hire somebody next week. Fucking never did it. Yeah. Finally decided. No, it's, it is a thing. Yeah. Men who can't take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it is, I think?
And women make fun of it, but then see them go get a fucking job.
Yeah.
Go take care of yourself, huh? Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
I said it. So it's like if
insert man that will edit this. A woman isn't going to edit this.
As long as two people agree. If you go like, hey, look, we're going into this thing. You're going to make me food so I don't die. I'm going to earn money so that the roof exists and we can patch it if there's a hole. When it rains, I'll fix it.
Right.
So it's like if people agree to their roles, it's cool. But like, I think that now I'm sounding like it sounded like a gender studies class. But like, people just like default into stuff.
What makes us different, Eric?
Men and women.
What makes men and women?
No, I guess you gotta like.
No, I relate to you. I relate to it in a way where I understand, but we don't think about that shit. See, women have that motherly instinct and that caring and healthy instinct to be like, hey, you're farting like cannons.
Yeah.
Go to the doctor. When really we're just like, we're fucking dudes, whatever, we're going to do
it's
it.
fine.
So it's not really a thing. We don't think about that stuff.
Married men live longer.
We think of, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm busy this week. I can't do this. I go and do this. When women think of no, the health reasons of that you got to do. So
yeah, women are also like, because of their body, they're like, they start getting sick when they're like 15 years old. they have to be on top of their health more than men do. Yeah. So I think that's like part of it is like women just mature faster.
Well, they're in touch with their bodies a lot more than we are.
They're what their body's doing is crazy. It's an oven for a fucking kid if it gets pregnant.
Crazy.
It's trying to get pregnant. It's like for 30 years. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Our body has jizz in it. And it it keeps making new jizz all the time. And women, do you know that women are born with the eggs that they're going to have for their whole life? They're born with it.
I know.
So they have to protect their shit.
I know.
We just generate new fucking jizz in our balls. We can just come forever. It's just not. It does feel unfair.
I know all this.
It does feel unfair. You guys know this?
I did know all this.
This is the funniest health class ever. Women, it's a beautiful thing, and we got jizz. There's so much jizz.
It's me talking to a bunch of 7th grader. Your jizz never ends.
It does sound like it's a sex ed class.
It is crazy.
It's like you're a health teacher. You're supposed to teach the class, but you just read the lesson plan 4 minutes before the class started.
No, it's like, I didn't know any. You know what else? You know what else the balls do?
It's jizz. It literally just says men are filled with jizz. That's what That's what it says. Next paragraph. Women have all the eggs they're ever gonna have at the time of birth.
That is true too. That's a true thing.
It's crazy.
That's a crazy thing.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I've learned all that from having the baby, which she's like, oh, our baby has been in me since I was born. That egg.
It's crazy.
That egg has been there because they just release one every month, and you have so many eggs. And then it's like, but that egg, and you know what also is crazy is that we had a baby boy. So baby boys, their DNA will always stay inside the mother. So they'll always have a connection to the mother because of their body. So that boy's DNA is going all throughout the mom. That's why they have that motherly instinct all the time.
Wow, that's so cool.
No, wait, that I don't know. What did you say?
So when they have a baby, it's obviously you're you're connected, obviously. But when you have the baby, a little bit of their DNA still stays inside the mother because of the womb. So that DNA will always be inside of the mother. So she'll always have a piece of her son in their body.
Or
It's
daughter.
only boy, not girl.
I think it's only boys because the girl, I think it's only boys. Because then what happens is then when they have another baby, their DNA is with that baby also. Like the mother passes on the DNA to the baby. I'm getting confused now.
I think I wouldn't imagine that the girl's DNA still stays in the mom too.
Yes, I think it's mainly boys.
Yeah,
I think it's boys' DNA stays in the mom more than the women. It's crazy. Their bodies are insane.
This is like a health class taught by the dumbest guys.
Yes, I gotta say, I don't.
This is health.
Throwing out vocabulary.
Having a
DNA.
baby also rejuvenates them.
What does?
It helps their immune system.
What
the
does?
DNA.
So like a woman that is pregnant, the pregnancy, the baby is always rejuvenating the mom.
That's cool.
It resets their entire fucking body.
My mom had 4 children, and she said her feet grew half a size with every child.
No way.
So her feet now are 2 sizes larger
No shit.
than before. Yeah. So there is a bunch of hormones and
The
all
hormones
sorts
are
of
in-
reshifting and reforming and all sorts of shit going
I know
on.
your immune system, like it's so on overdrive where like if the mom gets sick, then the baby's helping the mom get better and stuff like that. It's kind of like, you're kind of just, it's like, I just thought it was like a rejuvenation kind of thing.
It's not unlike an alien movie.
Kind
Like
of.
any type of
How'd the
alien.
placenta taste?
I didn't taste it. We did do that capsulation though. She was taking it. It's better for like postpartum and stuff. We spent like $500 on this.
To encapsulate her placenta?
Yeah. So
And she took it?
So what they do is they take the placenta, which like we had to be on lockdown with this fucking placenta. Placentas are like worth so much money on the black market if you take one and shit. Yeah, it was insane. We had to
very valuable.
They're very valuable. You can
I used to steal placentas when I was in college.
In the bank?
I put them in the little bank.
thing?
shoot it up.
That's actually that's what was in the other bank canister.
You are supposed to eat it.
Yeah, some
Yours-
people eat it, but what they do is like this one
What I would do
company.
is you just wait.
Yeah.
After the kid comes out, the dad goes,
Placenta.
just baby birds it. V to M.
No,
you take in a full pee.
It's like but it's like a liver. It's like you'd have to.
Oh
it's
yeah.
like
Well, you can't just eat it straight up. I think.
I think you do.
No, you can eat it straight
Do
up.
they eat it?
just eat
Do
it
they
straight
eat it
up.
straight up?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't
caveman,
know.
like you're eating.
I'm
a
sure
liver.
there's like proud Native Americans listening to this podcast right now. They're like, you only eat the placenta. Like you're
What was that voice?
You
Let's do
only
that
eat
voice.
the.
Yeah,
I can't do it fully.
Yeah.
You only eat the placenta live as it comes. No, I think you can.
In the dead of winter.
But they have a. They
And
have
then
a.
you like slap it on the baby's face. like after the first kill, they wipe the blood of the deer.
We will name him. I Lion King my kid after the placenta.
Yeah.
No, it is supposed to be
Slap
tasty.
your wife with the placenta.
No, they
You make it into little capsules. And then you
so
take
yeah,
it.
they go and like cook it and like make all the stuff and like all the nutrient stuff, and they add more like of like the what the fuck's it called?
Ionic fluid.
Well, no, not that. They just add like different vitamins and everything else to it. So she's taking like 4 pills a day, then it's like 3 pills a day, then it's like you just eat this whole placenta over like a month and a half or 2 months. But it's supposed to help with making your body all back to normal. That's why people eat it, the placenta.
Yeah, no, I knew. It was
But I think back in the day, yeah, they used to just let's cook it up in the oven,
You just
or
eat
whatever.
it right away.
Yeah,
you just
so-
feast out.
Whatever, yeah,
Not you like a proud meal.
yeah.
It was probably similar to like the Mexican meal that I had after the I got robbed party.
Uh-huh.
You would do that with placenta.
it does sound like a tasty dish.
What's that really healthy?
Placenta?
Placenta.
Just
it's
a word.
It's a pretty word.
It is a pretty word. It's a word that ends with
Apple
an A.
cider vinegar. I think they add stuff like that type of like healthy stuff to it, like zinc.
This
and,
should be like an interesting like Hell's Kitchen, where it's like they're just cooking up placenta.
Put the fucking
oh my god.
your fucking placenta's well done.
Well, this placenta risotto looks like shit. You call this a risotto?
You covered your fucking placenta in cheese. The fuck?
You're a lot of things, but you're not a placenta chef. I'll tell
It's
you
a
that.
it's a bloody hell.
All right. Well, look, we're at time. This was always fun. We had a good time.
It was a great time.
Yeah. You guys want to plug shit or?
This is the first thing I've done in months, baby.
I want to have friends again.
I just love hanging out with you guys. The talk show's back, baby, this month.
That's great.
At Mike Perkins _ and then go to my website, themikeperkins.com.
Well, Ross, you're making vids.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of sketches online, funny stuff, funny content and jokes. I'm Ross Copeland Comedy.
Oh,
sweet. All right, guys, this was great. Thanks for doing it.
love you, buddy. Thank you.